I'm gonna keep this really brief and short because I want to do some story time today. Given that it's a Saturday and I don't have, well, you can't trade on a Saturday, so that means all I could do was backtest. Father's Day today. Oh, not, it's not today, but it's tomorrow. Celebrate early because I gotta work tomorrow. Today I just went to work, studied, cleaned the house, and doom scroll for an hour, and now we're here. And after going to dinner, came back home, doom scroll for an hour, but we're here now. So we're all human, and I defaulted to the easiness of just doom scrolling because I was tired instead of going to bed. Anyway, story time. Story time. This is new, something new for you guys. There's more or less a message to myself in the future, just because I think it'll be something to remind myself of. It's this story about, it's a pretty recent story, I guess, of a man who was an inventor. He's a great inventor, very brilliant engineer, and he would create some amazing things. He was inventing beautiful things, and he was always like, whenever he invented something, he was like, okay, I gotta make something even better than this. I gotta make the next best thing after what I've already made. I just have to keep. I just need to make more. I need to make something amazing and spectacular. And so one day, it was a beautiful sunny day, and he just looked up in the sky and saw these birds flying really high and so freely and just singing beautifully. And he thought, you know what? I'm gonna make. I'm gonna fly higher than these birds. I'm gonna fly higher than them, and I'm gonna feel the freedom that they feel. So he decided I'm gonna build an airplane. So he wanted to build an airplane, right? And so he'd been working on it day and night, 24/7 almost, and 7 days a week. He was very dedicated to that. He would be eating breakfast, and he's drawing up plans, drawing up designs while eating breakfast. He's always thinking about it, and he'd be taking a shit, and he's still working on it. That's kind of how he was. He was just always dedicated to it. Always put effort into it. So here comes the time that his design is pretty much finished, and now he's setting up a prototype. And his plane, right? He's gonna take it out. He takes it out into the sky. He's flying. He's flying. He's flying. He reaches high and high and high, and then he just falls short. But that's okay. So he goes back to the drawing board. And he tries again, and he makes an adjustment to the design. Now the wings are even bigger or something. I don't know what he did. And now he makes another attempt. He wants to fly even higher than last time. So he's flying, he's flying, he's flying, he's flying so high. And he's like, and eventually he reaches the point where it's like, wow, I've never flown this high before. I'm flying higher than these birds. I'm flying higher than anyone ever has in an airplane, right? Wow. But the thing is, right, if you know physics, uh, an engine requires air. As part of the engine, it needs air, and it needs air to cool it down as well. And when he got up there, the higher he went, the thinner the air was, and so the engine just overheat, and it kind of had a mini explosion. And this explosion just destroyed not only the engine but the circuitry. And so he came up so high in the sky, amazing, and flown so high in the sky, never new heights that's never been reached before, only to plummet down straight into ground and crash. This story is an adaptation of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun. And its moral of the story is you should. Well, there's interpretations to it. There's different interpretations. How I interpret it is that always striving for more, always pushing for more, and eventually your ambition might kill you. And usually it's not just your ambition, but your ambition leads to your pride. always having to be the best and always wanting to be better than every other person. There's pride in that, and sometimes you might let that pride get the best of you, and you will come crashing down to the ground. So that's the moral of the story, because if you sometimes you're gonna reach new heights and you're gonna fly higher and higher and higher, and eventually you gotta question yourself and think, well, as I fly high, who do I leave behind? What do I leave behind? It's your people, the people who made you who you are, who the people who let you spread your wings. Those are the people you leave behind. And so you come plummeting down, and it serves as a reminder that these are the people who were there for you from when you first took off. It is 6 minutes now, so I'm gonna have to sign out from here. Good night. God bless. Happy Sunday.